Hello, my YouTube friends. Yeah, let's just say that I am in the grass. When I move my big hand, you can see the grass. Look, there's the grass right here. I'm getting a suntan in the shade. I'm starting a new, what do you call it? A new something. A new fad, a new trend. Yeah, I'm starting it. I'm in my, my favorite shirt. I'm going to wear this shirt out, and I'm going to wear my capris out, because this is what I seem to put on or keep on when I do yard work, and basically that's what I'm doing again today. I think I'm doing yard work instead of doing VBS stuff, and yeah, I haven't done anything. I've only looked at one lesson, figured out one lesson, and well, not really figured it out, but basically read it. And y'all know where that airplane is. Look at those clouds. Do y'all see the airplane? I don't know where the heck it is. It might be a helicopter, actually. Oh, crap. There it is. It's right over my head. I'm like, oh, Lord, I didn't do it. But I hope it's not the medevac, because I just heard the sirens and stuff. But usually when I do these kind of videos, I always delete them. So I'm really going to try not to say something that's going to mess it up. So, because I always have hauls, hauls. And I never have a, chit chat or whatever. I know darn well my neighbors over there are looking at me. Especially sitting here talking to my phone. They probably think, oh, she got down and can't get back up. Yeah, it must be the medevac, because I guess if it goes around again and again. Oh, Lordy. But that's a tree. And there's my bag that I went through. Yep, that's the daggone medevac. Somebody must have got hurt. I can't see where he is, though. That's sad, because the middle school where they go on the field, sometimes they have to make like 2 or 3 laps to to go around and to land. One time they just made one circle. I thought, oh, that must be real serious, because usually it's 3 and 4. Oh my God, I'm getting a headache. But anyway, so I guess I'm just coming on here to chit chat with y'all. And the mail lady, man, she's always like slipping. Like a lot of times she has to come back to our mailbox and, give us mail. They must like hide it, or they must not sort it, sort it right now. My face is itching. But I guess I wanted to, I did have a rhyme and a purpose to say hi and look like an idiot making one of these videos. I don't know if you call these vlogs or chit chats or whatever the hell you call it. But as far as I know, the helicopter did land. Oh God, I thought the mail lady was coming over here. Oh, my neighbor was outside, so he must have heard me running my mouth. But anyway, I don't know if I told you, I don't know what I said now, but I haven't done anything with VBS except for the first lesson. I don't know if I have to write it down. I don't know I guess I need like index cards or something. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing a school report. I need to bust out and make an outline. Have any of y'all, oh my Lord, has anybody done VBS? Like whether you've helped, whether you've planned it. I'm totally not doing this out of a box. I really wish I would have just, taken and bought the daggone thing myself, with my own money. But the money that they basically raised was, all the money that would have cost, I guess, for a kid, because I think they're like $200, whatever. And then I have to plan for like 30 kids. I have no money. Like the money that was raised, it wasn't given to me. So I have to find out, from the raiser, what am I supposed to do? Because I want to go to the Dollar Tree and get those long things. I don't know if they call them squirters or rockets. Basically, it's like a tube. Let me know if you all know what I'm talking about. They're probably maybe a yardstick long, and I guess you take the one end and you stick the one end in the water, I'm assuming, and then you pull it, and then I guess you can push the water out, and it comes out like, I guess, in some kind of line form, you know. So let me know if those are any good. Maybe I have to buy one to check it out and see, because I wouldn't want to buy 30 of them. Now I'm getting weirded out because I'm laying in the grass like an idiot, but so yeah, let me know if any of y'all had experience or know of anybody and can get ideas from them. Basically, I'm just trying to figure how to do my daggone lesson. I wanted to take and if I have so much to tell y'all, I can't get it out of my face, and I'm getting bit now, so they must know that I'm out here, or they know that I'm laying here. I wonder how many antholes I'm laying on. But anywho, what was I gonna say? But my lesson, not my lesson, but I have a scripture that's in my lesson. I have oodles of scriptures. I have one that they're supposed to memorize, and I'm not good at memorizing stuff myself, and now I gotta get the kid, I've got to learn to get the kids to memorize this daggone scripture. I mean, of course I'll have them for 6 days, so they should be able to memorize something, and my kids are pretty smart that I have in my group, but I don't know if we're going to have any extra ones. Let me see, but I don't know, it was Mark something, and it was about Jesus calming the storm when they were in the boat, and the scripture that I read, Jesus took a nap in the boat, and then his disciples in the boat, flipped out. Well, my brain said about, getting a really big tarp and putting some chairs in the middle, and shaking the tarp, to get it like, so they can see. Now, I mean, like, shaking it, like, seriously, you know what I'm saying? So that way they can get the effect. I don't know where I'm looking, so don't yell at me if I ain't looking, because I don't know where to look holding it this way and being down this low. I ain't trying to show you on my triple chin. Anyway, and then I thought, well, maybe if we could find something like something that, like, could rock them, like they could have, like, the rocking motion. I don't want to sit there and hold each one of them's chairs, and sit there and rock them. So anyway, but yeah, nobody seems to have a rowboat, because I thought that would really be cool. Put a couple on a rowboat and see if we could go, see if we could do it sideways, and then have the tarp, like, people like shaking the tarp and stuff. But I don't know. But I know the kids, like, I used to be that type of, basically, when I was in children's church, my last church. I'm sorry, I'm going to have a coughing fit. Hold on. Okay, now are we recording? Yes. We had to sit up now. Hold on a minute. Oh, my heavens. I keep having this annoying cough. But yeah, like, so one time I had this idea. I don't know if it was both her and I, or if it was just me, because sometimes she would be teaching and all of a sudden I would run off, and like one time she was telling this story about this woman, and all she did was, like, clean and work. So I went and found this scarf and tied it around my head, like they used to back in the day, where they, tied it around and then had it, like, folded and whatever. And then I grabbed a bucket of water and I plopped myself on the floor and I started scrubbing, and the kids are looking at me like, so I'm like, enacting, or, whatever the word is called. And then my friend and I, we made a whale, out of the chairs. We took the tarp, and even though the damn thing didn't have no eyes or, a mouth or whatever, like, the kids loved it. That tarp was just like, they got to go in it, all the way down as far as, we had it, like, until it leaned downwards. I mean, but they love that kind of stuff. And I thought, well, let me bring that stuff, to the kids. And hopefully they don't watch my video, or else they'll know my game plan. But I mean, I thought if each lesson could possibly have something, because it's one thing to hear the lesson, but it's another thing to, reenact it. and or see it, being performed. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But I thought that would be cool because one of my helpers, if I have any, oh my goodness, one of my helpers, could be Jesus, could be sitting there, sleeping, and then, the kids could be the disciples, or whatever it is. And so I don't know. But I guess, holy cow, I'm sitting here talking for 10 minutes while halfway coughing. But yeah, so I guess if any of you guys know, because I got to go out here and cut grass now, or I did the main part and I see where I missed a spot. Sorry I'm coughing, y'all, but I don't know what the heck's going on. But yeah. But anywho, alright, y'all, I gotta go because I gotta take a picture. Let me see if I can turn this around. Can y'all see that that cloud that looks like a heart and it looks like it has an arrow through it? Oh my heavens, that is like bad. I'm gonna take a picture of it. But if you guys have any VBS tips or tricks or help or anything, let me know. Alright, y'all, bye.